review of my vlog, why my channel, why I decided to put my channel together, and why you should keep coming back. Years and years and years ago, before YouTube, prior to YouTube, because I don't even really remember me wearing a lot of like makeup in college per se. Like, I don't really recall me wearing a lot of makeup. I really don't. Not like I do now, you know. And then as I got into my professional life, professional part of my life, you know, getting into makeup, you know, for work, you know, stuff like that, going out on the weekends and, you know, doing this extravagant makeup. So that's when I got into the MAC. You know, my cousin was the first person. She had some MAC and she ended up leaving at my house. That's how I got introduced to MAC. And so I was like, oh, well, let me, you know, check this out. And, you know, I would, you know, they didn't have, when they finally did get a Nordstrom's in the area and the MAC counter here, you know, that's when I started to go and, you know, invest in MAC. I invested in MAC. I remember me going to the MAC counter just to try different brands. I mean, just different types of makeup, different color eyeshadows, lipsticks, lip glosses, just wanting to try and just own some MAC. I think that's really what it was more for me than anything. And I remember the two colors that I first purchased, it was like a turquoise color and like a green color, and they both had shimmer to it, you know what I mean? And I would use those two in combination and create this beautiful eye look. But, you know, and it would stay all day, number one, because I was attributed to the product that I was using, MAC, and two, because I would pack the color on, you know what I mean? I knew nothing about blending. Only thing I would try to do was just blend two colors in together so it looked like it just faded, not that it was just like a choppy, you know what I mean? But I don't even remember if that came off that way. I was just looking for some makeup brushes, and I just happened to buy this kit, and in Target at the time, and Sonia Kashuk, that's how I got introduced to Sonia Kashuk. But I remember that feeling of being a beginner, you know what I mean? And what I did to practice and how I had to evolve. I remember that. So I bring that to the table. The purpose of my channel is to show you, identify with you, the viewer, and really more so for myself, to be able to document tricks and the tips that I created out of ingenuity, and just because it was just problem solving, you know what I mean? Just some of the things that I decided to do on my own, come to find out these are things that people have been doing, you know, for me, showing you how to, you know, do things as a beginner and using that method until you can develop your own technique, your own style, your own way of doing things to get the desired look. You know, originally when I first started YouTube, I did it because, you know, I'm looking at these girls and they're doing these beautiful, fabulous looks, you know what I'm saying? And then I see other chicks who might not have been as good at as the gurus, you know what I mean, but they still had hundreds of, you know, subscribers and things like that. And I'm like, well, I can do it better than they can, you know what I mean? Or what, I'm gonna get these subscribers, I'm gonna do it like that, I'm gonna do it like this. Oh yeah, I can do it too. You know what makes them so special? I can do it. I got something to bring to the table. I can do it. That's how I felt when I was watching it. But then as I created my looks and as I was doing it, you know, Bob, it's like when you're playing sports, you know what I'm saying, and you watch the video and you do the playback and you critique yourself, or when we do a play and you record yourself and you say, okay, right there, you know what I mean, you need to change that emotion up, or, you know, when you get your notes, you know, like, it's like notes to self. You know, I looked at myself and realized, oh no, my skills really aren't the bomb, you know what I mean? Oh no, I had to shift my focus, because doing these videos really became more for me than for you, the viewer. You know what I mean? It was a way for me to watch myself, you know, to also, because I wanted feedback from people, you know what I mean? I wanted people to watch my videos and critique me, give me feedback, you know, that type of thing. And my intentional purposes for my channel really ended up not being the purpose for my videos, the purpose for my channel. And so whether I have 85 subscribers or whether I have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I'm not doing this to be, to gain fame, to gain popularity, to gain, to be a guru in YouTube. That's not why I'm doing this. I do this because it helps me become better at what I'm doing. I want to be a well fundamental, grounded makeup artist, somebody that understands the whole artistry in the business behind makeup and being able to deliver that. So as I'm creating my videos, I'm coming from two perspectives, because one, I want to build myself as a makeup artist, and two, to share those experiences from the mindset of a beginner, and having that knowledge and those emotions, close to the forefront of my memory, because it was not long ago. You know what I mean? That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm going to continue, making my YouTube videos. So for the people out there that have supported me, who has subscribed, whether you watch my videos or not, because I really can tell if I have 85 subscribers, then you would figure I would have at least 85 views on my videos. You know what I'm saying? But even though people were subscribing, they not watching, you know what I mean? And it's all good. Like, it really is all good. Somebody out there is watching. Somebody out there is, they're commenting, whether it's, my little hair videos where I'm not really too, I'm not too versed on the hair, but I love it. You know what I mean? I'm becoming versed in the hair because of YouTube. But I really appreciate YouTube for being a community that provides open forum to communicate about anything and everything. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that we do live in a digital technological age, and there's a catch-22, a double-edged sword for everything, because there's much positivity that's put out into the universe. There's also that negativity that's put out into the universe. And so I appreciate, for the most part, YouTube is a pretty positive forum, you know what I mean? And I learned a lot from YouTube, and me being an avid watcher of videos, of beauty videos, hair videos. YouTube community is overwhelmingly large. There are, so many channels, so many beauty channels, so many, beauty and fashion channels, hair, girls that do all three. There's some, most of the people do all three, you know what I mean? Outfits of the days, outfit of the night, stuff like that. And all that is cool, you know what I mean? All that is cool, but that's just not mine. Never do an outfit of the day, but for the most part, yeah, I can really say right now that I would never ever do an outfit of the day. Educator, I'm in my mid-30s. I just don't see that being something that I would do. The types of outfits that I would wear, it's not for a teenager. You know what I mean? My style of fashion is that of a grown woman, but mixed with current trend. Makeup really, really is where my love is, because I do wear weaves. My hair is always weaved up for the most part, and I've just begun this natural journey, natural hair journey. Like I said, those types of channels I really feel are geared towards a larger audience, and I'm not trying to cater to that large of an audience. It's really just all about the makeup. So even though YouTube is a forum where you can, you want to achieve a particular look and you want to do some research to see how you can achieve that look, okay? Don't be blindsided, all right? Still understand and remain truthful to yourself, and that it is that personality. It is your morals, your beliefs, your ethics, your code of conduct, if you will. That's the lasting impression that you leave with people.